So before we start on our scratch art paper, we are going to practice our design. And what we're going to be doing for this assignment is ornaments. And we're going to draw them on little branches. So let's go ahead and get out a scrap piece of paper. I just got a paper from my scrap bin. So you can use anything for this. And you'll start with drawing your little branches. Draw it lightly. I'm just drawing it dark so you can see. And then I'm going to do a little lines on the branch for the leaves. And when we are coloring, which we will get to actually color on the scratch art paper too, we will color in these leaves with multiple different colors. Things tend to look the most realistic when you're using any type of color to use the most possible colors you can think of in that area. So instead of just doing green, we could do like green, blue, lime, white, black, all these different colors in order to get the most realistic look. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up adding my little branches. My little leaves to my branches. And these are going to be like Christmas tree leaves, which are more like lines rather than normal leaves you would think of for the fall. So I would do about like 3 to 5 little leaves in each space. And switch it up each time because nature is very organic. So things are not always symmetrical. Things tend to look a little bit more natural and uneven. If you want to be actually looking at your Christmas tree while you are doing this, that would be awesome. So what I ask of you for your practice is one branch up here and a little one down here. Okay, so that's good for the practice. Today I'm hoping we can get our whole practice paper done. So we're going to draw little ornaments on these. So what we need for the ornaments, some of them are going to be circles, so I would find some cups that you get your parents' permission to trace. So like a plastic cup would be great. Or if you have any other type of circle stencil at home, that would be awesome. Okay, so I'll put one here. Maybe I'll do a larger one going off the page. It's always really good to have things going off the page. It ends up, again, looking more realistic. And then I'm going to make a smaller little ornament right here because I want it to look like it is further back. So not all of the ornaments need to be just complete circles. We should make some of them other shapes. So I'll go ahead and do another circle here. I don't have another size circle that I want to trace though, so I'm just going to do the best I can. And now to add the part that they hang off of. So it's not going to be completely flat at the top, it's going to be slightly curved. Then I'll make the little hook. And I'll have it, this one kind of on a beaded hook. Okay? And then I'll do this one very similarly. except this one's a regular hook. And make sure the hook is kind of hanging on the branch, not the leaves. Alright, and then I'll add one more down here, and then I'll figure out if I want to add any more ornaments. I think this vase could use an ornament. Again, I'm going to have a really big one here because I want it to look like it's closest to me. And this one's going to be hanging off the page quite a bit. You're only going to see half of it. And that's okay. I want to see your guys' have at least one that is hanging off the page. Whether that's just a little bit or a lot, whatever you choose. Okay, so now we're going to fill in the ornaments with patterns of our choice. One thing we want to be aware of is lighting. So we're going to have a shadow side and a highlight side. So I'm going to make this side on all my ornaments the shiny highlight side. And then I can do the pattern around that. Okay. So now, patterns of my choice. You guys have done so many different patterns for your pumpkin project. So you have a lot to think about when it comes to pattern. So I think this one is going to be a line here. A line here. Make sure if you do lines at the bottom and the top, they're always curving to reflect the shape of your ornament. Please look up ornament patterns or look on your tree to find some that you really like and would want to use for this project. Okay, there's one pattern, totally fine and done. This one, I want to do little swirls. Okay, and then this one I'm going to even it out a bit more. And I'll add a stripe and some dots. This one, let's just do big polka dots. And then I want to keep this one really simple. Maybe I'll just do some stripes. And notice how my stripes are straight in the middle and then curved as they go out to the sides to show the circular shape. Okay. So turn in this practice to me at the end of class. Tomorrow.